So hello besties and welcome back to my channel. I know exactly what I'm going to title this video. The plan is to prep for my PhD. Now if you didn't know, I'm doing a PhD in September. I don't mention it, I'm very humble about it. And no, you don't have to prep for a PhD, but I'm type A, I'm autistic, and I thrive off academic validation and being better than other people, so I'm prepping for my PhD. We've already done some. I'll show you in a minute my reading. But basically when I went to meet my supervisor, I made notes. This is my Barbie TikTok notes. This is me making Barbie characters just to impress on TikTok. Just as important as my PhD meeting notes. So I have some things I want to do. I want to complete a course on R on the Coding Academy. Review stats, just in general. Also, review transdiagnostic mental health. I also just wrote down, look at trait dimensions. What do you mean? I've also just put research ADHD. That will be because I know a lot about autism. You know, ADHD it's up there. It's not up there as much. These are all the notes I made when I was sat down. After my meeting, I just started writing things. Now the question is, what does any of this mean? Because it's under a to-do list that says book Cosmos, book B at 1, so it's clearly not related to those. I've then just written how to integrate mental health into this. Cluster, T1 EFT to SC. I don't know what this means, so decipher this, get started on the to-do list. Anywho, reading. We're gonna read. Also completely unrelated, but look at my new thingy. Yeah. I'm feeling very good about this. However, I'm also feeling incredibly warm, so it's gonna be shirt change and reading. So, to-do list. I think I'm gonna start with transdiagnostic mental health and ADHD because I don't want to do stats. Full stop. And I don't know why I meant here. So this is my Google Drive so far. This is how I've organised it. This will change when I actually start probably. But I have the proposal itself and then I have the research questions. This was just, I did some work on research question 1. Reading, this is then, I put in all of the papers that I have read or I'm going to read. And then the books, some of these were, I'll say it, kind of Aspie supremacy. So we did Dip. So it's now a few days later. I don't particularly know when I last filmed, but I only filmed on one day. Update, had a call with DSA. I'm gonna make a whole video about DSA because for some reason this year the process has taken like 5 months. They kept losing all my evidence and it was a real shambles. So I had my DSA call yesterday. That is now all being put through and sorted. On Friday, I have a meeting with someone who is working at the place I'm going to have my placement. Hopefully just to learn like what's going on. It's not like set up through the uni, so tell me why I decided that holding up my camera with my hand was the best thing to do during that situation. My arm hurts. I got my ID card. Why did they zoom out on the picture of me? I thought my face would fill the whole box. Like, yeah, it's a good picture of me because I put makeup on and I set up my camera for it, like, I tried. But they removed the background, which I don't want to be a bitch, I could have done it better. Let me open Photoshop. And then they just put a zoomed out picture of me. So, I'm gonna be here for 4 years. I have to buy some merch. No one let me leave Birmingham without merch. Like, I'm not accepting that my lanyard from Nottingham counts as merch. That's not merch. So I need a lanyard, and then I need something merchandisey. Maybe like a sweater kind of thing. Are these called sweaters? Jumpers? In my mind a jumper is knitted, so discuss that one. something like this, just to wear for comfy cozies. While we're just having this one-on-one chat, besties, I don't know if I need to buy clothes, because I know, like, you can really kind of wear anything to uni, and like, I know that I'm a student, but I'm kind of a grown-up student now. Like, can I wear my Air Force Ones? Because they're my favourite shoes and they don't make my feet hurt. Like, can I go in joggers? Because I'm thinking with the first week while we're figuring it all out, I'm going to be wearing like black trousers and then one of my fave polyamide Stradivarius tops. Probably with my Air Force Ones, because it's just, I'm not wearing other shoes. I've got 3 pairs of shoes. I've got broken trainers, slightly broken Air Forces, and absolutely broken netball trainers. Out of those 3, we know which one's more appropriate. So yeah, questions and concerns about the clothing sitch. I think I'm okay, but I don't know, because I've also, like, we all know it, but I've never really like been to campus. I've never done like the 5 days a week thing, and like, I know that like you can rewear clothes, because if you last saw me, I was wearing this and nothing's changed, girls. I'm still wearing this. I will be wearing this until it stinks. Deal with it, girls. But like, when you go out places, it's more socially expected that you change clothes. I have enough t-shirts. I don't think I have enough trousers, but again, I don't think I've got to change trousers. I can wear the same black trousers a couple days in a row. If anyone thinks otherwise, what are you sitting on that makes you stink that bad? I think I'm okay. I'm glad we've had this discussion. Thanks for all your feedback, girlies. I think I'm all right on the clothes front. That's all I've got to say for this update. I have a meeting on Friday with someone from my... what's the word? Placements. I will potentially film on that day. Maybe it's on Thursday. I'll potentially film an update then, but I've actually not done anything since, and I don't plan on doing anything otherwise.
I'll be the boy playing the boombox by your window pane. I'll be the girl wearing your shirt out in the pouring rain. This ain't a rom-com, this is real life, let me show you a bit. Don't need to play no games. So why'd you say I quit being...
I don't know why I was being such a little scaredy cat about that. That was just 2 besties catching up. It was literally just a casual chat, a casual intro chat. But I don't know why made my hot go pizza batter. I even got my notebook out. I was like, I'm gonna have to make notes. I was like, what am I? It's literally fine. It's literally fine. And that is the update for today.
You know, we're thinking about everything. Give it up, tell you what I wanna say right now. Cause I could do the John Hughes kinda or cliche. But either way, I need to say anything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to say anything. When you call up like I'm there, right? I get nervous on the surface and James Dean. We're just cooped up in a cruiser on a Friday night. We could let it ride. Why'd you say I quit being overthinking about everything? Give it up, tell you what I wanna say right now. Cause I could do the John Hughes kinda or cliche. But either way, I need to say anything.
Right, it's Monday? Does it matter? No. It's a new week, ladies. Nails of the week. I just buy press-ons and stick them on. And by stick them on, I mean put them on with gel base coat, and they're like really bubbly underneath and they don't stick very well. But I don't own nail glue, and that is not my problem. ASMR? Which is why it's more fun with fake nails. Anywho, it's a new week. I hate to say it, I think I'm gonna do some stats. If you know me, and by if you know me, I mean if you've watched like any of my vlogs in second year, I just complained about stats and I was not very good at them. Roll clip. She got a slope of 3.2 and I got 9.03 times 10 to the minus 3. Well, I was okay at stats, but here's the thing, I'm not gonna have to do any like hand computations, so it doesn't really matter. However, even just reading the proposal of my project, there are some stats that I've never done before. So I think I've never done a factor analysis. I don't know how that works. And people keep talking about it and I don't know what it means. And then I was reading these papers and they're like, oh, it has all these factors. And I was like, okay, I don't get it. So in my stats review, I've got factor analysis, regression, mediator, moderator. I understand regression. That's all I've got though. I conceptually understand mediation and moderation. I don't have anything to do with factor analysis. There's no thoughts up there about that one. So that is what we're gonna do. It's gonna be brief. Like, I'm Googling them, I'm watching an example video, then I'm gonna dip. I think that covers it. That is all I want to do. I don't even want to do that, but I do it because otherwise I might go to uni and everyone else might be smarter than me and I don't like when that happens, so. I'm calling it quits. I've done some basics. This is all we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna save all of this for when I start doing art, which might be in about 10 minutes, but yeah, I don't want to play anymore. I don't understand this. I'm gonna call it quits. I think I'm gonna call that the end of this video. I'm going on Thursday to go and view some flats. Not that the estate agents have like fully got back to me, but yeah, things aren't going great on the house hunting front, but it is what it is. Yeah. I should care, but I just don't. I feel very, I don't know. There's still part of my head that's like, I'm not even going to go to Birmingham. I don't even have an offer for a PhD because I just don't believe that I've done that. Yeah. Anywho, I'm going to eat a donut. Do you want a donut review? Should we finish with a donut review? I've got a Biscoff caramelised biscuit from Little Bakery. Dry, guys. Definitely giving Biscoff. You know when you eat Biscoff and you get that clack feeling in your mouth. Donut review, 7 out of 10. That's the end of the video. I've finished up with a donut review for my besties. I'll see you when I start coding. Well, it won't be good. Don't have your hopes held up high, guys. I'm gonna flop.